Hello, this is Coach Tom S. from Honey Music School. This course at Honey Music School is called Learning Japanese for Business. In this course, you will be able to learn business Japanese through various practical business situations. This video is an introduction to the Learning Japanese for Business course, and I will take you through the key points of writing business emails in Japanese as compared to writing in English. Through the course, you will have the opportunity not only to learn business Japanese, but also to become more familiar with the Japanese language in general. Overall, since each business email is written with a specific business purpose, the content as well as the overall structure should mostly remain the same in both languages. What is different, though, is the way it is presented, based on the business culture and values unique to the geography, country, and the language used. Let us first look at the commonality between writing business emails using the two languages. First of all, the structure remains much the same, with the same important elements, starting with the subject title, then the addressee or the recipient information, greeting, self-identification of the sender. Then comes the main contents followed by any further details required. Then, lastly, the closing remarks wrapped up by the sender signature. Key to writing effective business emails also remains the same in both languages. They need to be brief and clear, concise and to the point. Visual is also important, such that physically ideas and contents are separated by paragraphs and blank lines. Use of bullets to summarize is also effective. Last but not least, correct and accurate grammar and spelling is a must for effective business communication. So, as we said before, the purpose of the email remains the same in any language, so the subject, title, contents, and details should be pretty much the same. What is the difference then? Well, as we mentioned before, the business culture fostered by the culture itself and values of the people will impact the way the email and contents are presented. Where do we see differences in the culture and values? It is the way we address people, the way we greet people, the way we show gratitude and respect. So, first of all, Japanese business emails will be written in Kenjōgo, which is the humble form of Keigo, or the form of Japanese language showing respect. Kenjōgo shows respect by the sender lowering their position, thus becoming humble. It is different from Sonkeigo, which also shows respect, but by honoring or raising the recipient position. The first unique point and the formality here is to include the company or the organization name, department name, and title of the recipient along with the addressee name. In Japan, teaming and belonging to a company or organization is more important than being addressed as an individual. The next unique formality is that we often use customary, humble greeting phrases coupled with identifying yourself as the sender. Last formality is that we also often use customary, humble closing phrases in our closing remarks. All of this is done in order to elevate the importance of and pay respect to the email recipient. Let's now look at an example of a business email in both languages and look at the actual commonalities and differences. We are going to compare between the English version on the left and the Japanese version on the right. In the English version, the recipient is addressed as an individual, as compared to the Japanese version, where the recipient is addressed as an individual who belongs to a company or organization, department, and identified by a title. Next, the customary humble greeting is unique to the Japanese version. We really don't have an equivalent for this in the English version. Also, the use of kenjōgo terminology such as kisha, onsha, and heisha, as well as using itadaite, sasete itadakimasu, shite orimasu, is unique to the Japanese version. Finally, we see the use of customary humble closing phrases in the closing remarks section, also unique to the Japanese version. In this business email example, we have used commonly used humble phrases for both opening and closing. Let's now look at these points in further detail on the following page. Let's look at some examples of customary humble greeting phrases. Number 1, いつもお世話になります. Or number 2, いつもお世話になっております. Translated, we always appreciate your support, or we are always indebted to you. These two are very commonly used. Number 3, お忙しいところ失礼いたします. We ask to be excused for sending this during your busy schedule. You may want to use this one if you believe the recipient is busy, but you still need to write and communicate. Number 4, 初めてご連絡いたします or はじめまして are used when you are writing for your first time. We now look at examples of customary humble closing phrases. Number 1, 何卒どうぞよろしくお願いいたします. We ask for your kind support now. This is commonly used. Number 2, 今後ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします. We ask for your support now and in the future. Or, number 3, 引き続きどうぞよろしくお願いいたします. We ask for your continued support. You may want to use these two if you've had business relationship for some time. Number 4, お手数をおかけしますが、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします. We ask for your support despite burdening you. We often use this when we are making a request or asking for some action or favor. Number 5, お忙しいところ恐縮ですが、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします. We feel much obliged despite your busy schedule. However, we would appreciate your support. This one has a much stronger humbleness compared to the others. And finally, my recommended takeaway examples of small but key points requiring careful attention, as they need to be correct and accurate. Number 1, take the kanji used in names of corporations, organizations, titles, or people names. For example, we need to make sure we are using the correct and accurate kanji for Saito-san or Honda-san, as there are multiple possible kanji characters for the same sounding names. First thing we learn in Japan when we start working is to memorize clients' names correctly and accurately, so this mindset is really the backbone of the Japanese business culture. Number 2, there are company names that starts with or ends with 株式会社. Let's make sure we have it written correctly by checking meishi, name cards, or other dependable sources for both recipient names and company or organization names. Number 3. The company you are sending the email to is kisha in written form, but use of onsha in written form is also an option, although used more frequently verbally. If you would like to understand more of the Japanese used in business, or have any specific questions or need help with Japanese used in your business, coaches at Honey Music School can help you through the Learning Japanese for Business course. Why not sign up for a trial lesson through our Honey Music School website and click on the trial lesson link? I hope you found this video useful. Hope to talk to you soon. Until then, goodbye.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We are the music school which can learn songs and the Japanese language at the same time. All members are native Japanese teachers. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye!